Hello everyone, today I want to show you how to bind a text field to a variable basically, so that no matter what happens, the text field always updates itself and shows the text based on the value of a variable. And so let's go into this really quickly. We have the stats screen where we have this. First we have the label, so we have to split up actually. So strength and 5, those are two separate text fields. Because obviously this 5 here, which becomes 6, 7 and so on. You cannot really put the strength also in there, so that's one of the downsides. But yeah, let's see how this works. So first we have this button right here, and this all this button does is when you click it, it increases the player strength by 1. And here we have a special text field, which is a class I made, bound text field. This is the font, I think, and then this is just some text. You just have to hand in some text, but it will change anyway. You can also leave that empty if you want. And then I hand in a player and strength actually in quotes. I will try to explain where you have to do it like this. Basically what I want to track is player.strength. But if you type that in, it doesn't really work, because if you hand in player.strength, for example, it's the value 9, then this object will simply store the value 9. But what I want the object to store is actually what it has to check, and that is, let's see here. So it saves the ref object player and here we just have a string, which attribute, and then we access that value by saying player. We treat it like a table, and here we have in quotes strength in this example. Okay, so we have to save that as the old value. Then what we do is we have this text field, we give it a event listener for the enter frame, so it does something every frame. And now let's look at the function that it does every frame. It is, first we check player strength, then we check if we need to make an update, which is basically just if the new value is different from the old value, then we do something, and if not, then not, which is basically most of the times. Right here, this code is running 60 times a second, and it just says, okay, nothing has to be done. Okay, then we go on in the enter frame, and we say, okay, if it is true that we have to update, then we update the text, which is again in the function. You don't really have to do all these little functions here. You could just do all of this in the onEnter frame. Sorry for my voice. So okay, last thing we do is update text, and remember to hand in actually the value. So here we just set text to the new thing. And in this case, I also round it because I don't want to display any decimals, but that's up to you. And what's also really important is f.old value, which we initially declared up here, obviously has to be updated, because now the text field knows it has a new value, and now every frame it has to check if the new value is different from this one here. And now you never ever have to, if you declare a class like this and set up your text field like this, you never ever have to check or to manually update it somewhere in the code. Really all you have to do is You just change the variable and the text field will always display the correct value. If you need the source code for this class, just tell me. I think you should be able to do it yourself. Yeah, but if not, just let me know. Thanks for watching and see you next time.